Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons! I was trying to wait for it to become cooler. This is it, Steven. I've been told so many things, so many times that I take things too seriously, so I'm going to really try to loosen up. Now on I'm going to use more spontaneous, I'm going to be more spontaneous, less stuck on rules and recipes. I'm serious. Oh, you're thinking this now. Yeah, I mean, it's fine to loosen up. Take things more chill. I mean, that's more or less how I live. Like, you're not gonna hear complaints out of me. I've also been waiting for it to cool down a bit so I can do my exercise for today. And I think when I'm done recording here, I'm gonna have to just do it. So it's not cooling down today. It's been hot all day. It is kind of unbearable in here. Cashew, glad you stopped by, Peanut. Want chat? Like baking pear cake. Love making fresh squeezed pear juice too, Peanut. Lately, I've been researching lots of delicious sounding pear recipes. Next time I try one out, I hope you can be my taste tester. Aw, I'd love that. Yeah, it is freaking hot. Like, the breeze coming in my window, and it's kind of nice, but it's not much of a breeze. Flurry! Good evening to you. Don't you love an evening walk, Powder Puff? They are pretty nice. But midway through the Reactions Handbook. It's such a great book. It is fair. Gala and Muffy. Talk with Gala first. Good evening to you. Don't you love an evening walk, Snorty? I do. Let's chat. Sometimes nighttime can feel lonely, so I'm glad I ran into you. Aw, I'm glad to. Hey there, Night Flyer. How goes, Nightshade? What's the latest? Enjoying the evening, Nightshade? Me too. Nights get me hyped. That is fair. But, man, I can't even think of things to ramble about today. My brain is so just mush and unfocused. Like, I can't with today. It's just too hot. Like, okay, the previous couple days, like, we've been under a heat wave for 3 days now. Don't get me wrong, alright. Which is why episodes have been kind of short. I've been glistening in all of them. You know, it's been rough. But at the very least, the early morning has usually been kind of cool. Yeah, even the early morning was not cool today, because it didn't cool down that much through the night. So, yeah. Is supposed to maybe be a thunderstorm tonight. It's also supposed to cool down. So hopefully it's gonna cool down. Maybe. I really hope. I don't know how many more days of this heat I can handle, and it's not even August yet. Welcome, Steven. Make yourself comfy. Wah. Let's chat. I mean to ask you about the fossils I hear you dug up yesterday. If you have them assessed yet? It's okay if it turned out you found something rare. I actually don't know. Oh, yawning. I will say, like, I have been thoroughly enjoying some schadenfreude seeing the Final Fantasy XIV community complaining about things for once. At the same time, though, like, there are some developers I definitely feel for. Oh no, it's Gullivar. Can I do a pirate voice today? I'm gonna go see Simon first. But like, some of the developers probably have no control over what's going on, and those developers are getting some hate that they probably don't deserve. Other developers are not getting the hate that they actually deserve. Zoop. What's up, Steve? Great weather today, huh? No. No, it's not great weather. Someone told me if you wish on a shooting star, your wish will come true. Next time I see one, I wish to transform into a cool giant robot version of myself. Mecha Simon would use baked Alaska for fuel and could play all the time without stopping. Also, since I'd be giant, you could ride my shoulder. I mean, that's fair. Don't know how we'd keep you fueled, though. I don't think we got kitchen facilities for that. But, like, the lead designers are the ones that really deserve, you know, the decision makers are the ones that deserve the, you know, what are you doing? Why are you being so lazy? Kind of. Like, I'm not saying they deserve extreme hate or anything. Just, like, they're the ones that deserve the being called lazy tag. If I find even a single raisin in these cookies, I'll kill all the lot of ye. You call that a C+. I give it a C- at best. Alright, man, time to get up. He's nyamming. I don't know how to nyam in a pirate voice. There he goes. What happened? Where am I? Who are you? Why am I dressed like this? Wait, it's all coming back to me. Ye be Steven, of course. I think my cage was rattled pretty bad that time. I'm feeling a wee bit bird-brained. Do you get it? 'Cause I'd be a bird. I quacked me up. Kidding aside, I fell overboard again. You probably guessed as much. I'll contact me crew straight away. As long as I get me trusty old communicator, I'll just be, Oh my gosh. My trusty communicator has gone and vanished. Those waves plucked me about like an inflatable beach ball. The thing must have slipped out of my pocket. That means I'm lost at sea. I'll have to wait for me buccaneer buddies to find me on their own. That could take quite a bit of time. Still workshopping me pirate puns. Those are short to run fast. I'm begging you, matey. Will you help me find me communicator? Yeah, I'll look for it. Oh, you means it. Now there's a shanty deserving of a jig. You got Sesame communicator. Can't get over Muffy. We got Sesame communicators in a nearby ocean. The crew is surely searching for me, so I should keep on lookout. Gots to be on land for that, you savvy. That means it's up to you to swim about and find me a communicator. I'm counting on you, matey. Sure there's room in your pockets. We'll be blundering your plundering. Like, I don't know what she was doing, but just her there was just perfect. Alright, I'll grab my wetsuit as I do the loop. As I find the loop. Loops. I don't know, man. The one thing I find funny is one person who's been pointing out a lot of the issues. Like, they're so bent on people becoming World of Warcraft players, and I'm like, really? You're gonna push people from one bad MMO into another? Like, I'm sure WoW isn't as bad as it used to be, but WoW was never anything special. It was just the game most people played. Like, legitimately, this is a thing. Like, World of Warcraft maintains its player base. Mostly for the same reason 14 will probably maintain around 200 to 300,000 players. Their friends still play the game. And rather than... I still wish there was a black trench coat, but I could go with a blue one if there's pants or something. I mean, I could go with the pedal skirt. Just have a skirt going on under there. That feels... trashy. So no. Like, what I mean by that is, I'm planning to do something inappropriate. Yeah, no. No, I don't want that. I wish there was, like, actual, like, proper pants here, not jeans. But, like, that's what keeps people playing World of Warcraft. Their friends play it. And rather than communicate with their friends that they're bored, they just keep playing. Steven, I wanted to say thank you for always being there to help Label. She talks about you all the time, you know. She says the outfits you pick out are always super inspiring. Then she runs back here and starts sketching furiously. It's wonderful to see. Does so much for all three of us. Thank you from the roots of my quills. I say this every time, but I've not done anything for Mabel. Let me do something for Mabel. I wonder, one of you guys will have to tell me, can I give, like, Mabel a vacation home? I'm pretty sure I have Mabel's amiibo card. So could I, like, give her a vacation home? She deserves it. All three of them deserve it, really. But Mabel most. Looking built, Colonel. What's up? What's up? Don't forget to cool down after a workout. You don't want to overeat, Colonel. Plus it helps build even more muscle. Hey, man. You know, there was apparently a study done on weight loss, not so much muscle mass building, but weight loss, that basically has confirmed it's more diet than exercise. Which could explain why my progress on losing my stomach has been so slow. Because I've not changed my diet any, I've just started exercising. Admittedly, I've only started doing intense exercise like 4 days ago. Today is my 4th day, I think. Or say my 5th day. I don't know, and now I'm doubting myself on... I know it's been at least 3 days. Or... Well, actually, it's been more than that, because I was doing them before I started doing this. Okay, so today's my day 5 of at least with this app, so... There we go. But, yeah. I need to, like, at some point take, like, a progress picture of myself and find the before picture I took. Because, like, I wanted to do, like, progress pictures so I could, like, physically see my body changing. Because, like, when you're exercising, it's a good practice to have. Because, like, when you're exercising, basically... your body changes so subtly over a long period of time that you won't notice it until like you basically can see a major difference somewhere. So like I could have lost a good bit of my gut already. I don't know. I know I've lost some because I've gone back past my threshold of I'm overweight, but dearest reader, I cannot stop thinking about this furniture I saw in a dream, so I've turned it into a DIY recipe. Of course, I believe great ideas such as mine must be shared. Do please consider making it. Sincerely, Portia. It's a medium wooden partition. Okay. So like, doing before and after, or even just progress pictures can be a real help. I just put my before picture somewhere on my computer, so I didn't have to see it, but it was somewhere I totally remember where it is. I don't remember where I put it. But you headed over here when you smell what I'm prepping, didn't you? Curious what it is? I am. Right now I'm prepping some pickled veggies. Recipes from a so-called influencer that I'm not jealous of, so I put my own spin on it. So you want my recipe? Yeah? Yeah, I do. Or, wait, you already have this recipe. Well, give this copy to a friend. Spark a whole new trend. Wah. I mean... North European culinary arts are hardly a trend for my region. But, you know. But yeah, I don't remember where I moved the picture to. So... I'm gonna need to find it. You can tell I don't like seeing myself when. Like, I'm like, hey, I'll just move this somewhere. I'm totally gonna remember where I put it. I just want to move it somewhere so I don't need to see it. I don't remember where I put it, so... That was a great idea, Brain. I just hope that, like, the exercise app I have doesn't, like, tick over to a new day before I actually get to it. I don't know if it uses your local time for that or not. Also, I have only found 3 fossils today. I don't think I've been behind Town Hall. What kind of fish I'm gonna meet today? Hope they're nice. I'm sure they will be. If they aren't nice, well, you can throw them back in the water. Okay, it's not there. I've probably walked right past it and just not noticed. But I'm just gonna treat today as a 3 fossil day. It's just what's gonna happen. But, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight after I'm done exercising either. Like, I know I should try to get to bed early, but I know I'm not gonna be able to sleep, so... Good evening, Stephen. How may I be of service? Ooh, what would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. I got these. Ooh, more than one I see. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Yes, indeed, quite splendid. Alas, our museum already has fossils such as these. I am indeed tempted to purchase these for my own personal collection, but no, I must exercise restraint and return them to you now. Thanks, man. I'd help you with anything else. Nah, I'm good. But, blah. My brain is so frizzled and fried. I might play Atlas. I haven't played Atlas for a while, and it's had a few updates. It's a fun little game. I've been kind of tempted to maybe, like, at some point do some content on Atlas. Because it's very MMO-like, but it's not an MMO. Like, it very much scratches that itch, but without, like... without dealing with all of the baggage that comes with being an MMO. Like, you choose your class, you make your character, you have levels, you get skills as you go, you apply skill points, you know, you do all the MMO things. You run dungeons, fight bosses over and over to get gear, like, you do the MMO things. You can do it solo, and the game's designed around that. Or you can have other friends and play it, you know, with just your friends. Which I think is just cool. I wish more games would do that, because, like, let's be real. The fact that between Final Fantasy XIV and World of Warcraft, for the past few years, there has been over 2 million players. Now, some of those players are undoubtedly shared, but there has been over 2 million players between... I thought I selected that one. You know what? Let's just get it sold. Man, I need a chair like this, like with a little pillow for like, not only like your neck area, but also for like your, I don't know what the spot's called, but the butt pillow, that one. It's not actually for your butt, it's for the little nook above your butt. Help you sit straighter. I need a chair like that. But I got this one. This one's good enough. Oh, yawning. But, like, there's clearly a big market for MMOs. And a lot of the people who play those games generally play them pretty solo. Namely down to a lot of MMO players are kind of insufferable to be around, like the actual, like, social ones. Not all of them. And if any of you are watching and you are, you know, an MMO player and you'd be rather social, I'm probably not talking about you, but you probably know who I'm talking about. Like, with Phantasy Star Online 2, these kind of players are pretty easy to spot, because they'll be the ones with, like, all of the auto messages upon things happening. In the stream I did yesterday, you can actually see that in action near the... I think it was near the end of the stream, where I had somebody in an Urgent Quest party. Actually, no, I think this was earlier in the stream. Either way. Yeah, because it was during Cradle. Yep, there's this communicator. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way around. But, like, when running Cradle, there was someone in the party who had an auto message for basically everything, and it was like shout messages, so their character's portrait kept appearing on the screen, and it's like, I get you're trying to, you know, you think you're enhancing the experience, but you're really not. You're just being obnoxious. Like, those kinds of players. Those are the ones you tend to find being really social. Them and the erotic players. The ones that are there trying to build up members for their role-playing groups. You know. Of which, quite honestly, I think the MMO I've seen the most people like that with is actually 14. But I feel like that's because 14 does not police mods. Meanwhile, the other big MMOs do. And, like, there are plenty of ways that MMOs can police modding without being invasive. Like, literally, all, say, 14 has to do to police their mods is add a check every time the game updates for extra files. And if it detects more than a reasonable number of extra files that could reasonably be caused by the update process, it dings the accounts logged in from that client. Because they would know which accounts logged in from what client. And give that account a temporary ban. Like, let's say a 3-day ban. With basically a warning saying, hey, don't do that again. You know, we know you've modded, don't do it again. You're on a 3-day ban, but, you know. And given it's a subscription-based game, that 3-day ban is 3 days of paid time they don't have anymore. All because they decided they wanted to mod. Also, because if you do that, modders will then just start outright replacing files. At that point, you, come on. No. Okay, I'm gonna take this slow. You do integrity checks. Randomly. Like, let's say, you know, between every 2 weeks and 3 months, somewhere randomly in there, the game just runs a verification. As it's, you know, doing regular other upkeepy stuff. And if it detects a file has been changed, it dings the account. You know, changed from what it should be. Looking primarily at animations and textures. Basically doing an integrity check to make sure that that texture is still what it should be. That emote is still what it should be. You know. And that right there would basically kill off a lot of the modding community. They wouldn't be able to run their mods because the game would be dinging them for doing it. And they would have almost no way of stopping it unless every time they turned the game off, They uninstalled their mods, basically. Have you found it yet? Yep. You go, my man. That's it. That's me, precious communicator. I thank you with all me heart, matey. With extra cherries on top even. Now I can contact me faithful crew. Avast ye lily-livered sea dogs! Exclamation point. Apostrophe, 'tis I, comma, your beloved captain who makes things hap-tane! Exclamation point. I had another bad spill, comma, so ye best change course and come pick me up, period. Here be me coordinates, period. Be quick about it, comma, or I'll buckle your swashes for good, exclamation point. So says Captain Galavar, exclamation point. R, exclamation point, winky face, comma, set. I ought to put some wind in their sails, and make no mistake. You saved me life. That's a debt that needs repaying. So I'll ship you a fine reward soon. Expedited. That takes a load off. Nothing left to do but wander this here beach and look mean. Here I go. Arr. Alright, man. You have fun with that. And then, at the same time, if I was in charge of 14, I would also include flags in the server, watching for people to say and do things that would indicate they are attempting to do things against the terms of service. And have it set up to automatically temp ban them for first offenses. Second offenses, they get a longer temp ban. Third offenses, they get permanently banned. Like, I'm very much in favor of 3 strikes. And I would leave it up for appeal on the first, but you need to be able to prove that you weren't actually trying to do that stuff. Because, like, say, if the server flag is just saying, like, ERP or RP. Well, you could literally be asking about, you know, hey, you guys don't do ERP, right? You know, stuff like that. You know. So, first time, you could appeal. But, you don't get an appeal on your second. You know. You've already learned that word, you know, that phrase is not allowed. So if you say it again, well, now we can only conclude that you are trying to circumvent the ban system. And, you know, by, you know, you're just only asking questions. I would also, though this would be harder, I would like to see anyone pushing for people to join an out-of-game chat channel of any kind to also eat a temporary ban. Now, this would be harder because, like, a lot of communities do want to communicate out of game, and that's fine. But I feel like there's better ways of finding your community outside of the game than linking to, say, Discord channels from in-game. You know? I have donation. Might there be something which I can assist you? I have donation. Marvelous. What would you like to donate? Time to donate. A horseshoe crab. Go. Ooh. Why, this is a horseshoe crab. Now, my turn. Might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your horseshoe crab? Yeah, please tell me. Wonderful. I'd love nothing more. Some might say it's good luck to catch a horseshoe crab, but I am not among them, eh, what? Though called a crab, this beast is an arthropod. and thus more akin to spiders than scorpions. The long tail resembles a scorpion stinger, in fact, though it's quite harmless, they say. A living fossil, the horseshoe crab has been around since before the dinosaurs. With that tank-like shell, I suppose it would be the one to survive. But here's what truly rattles me to my beak. During breeding season, horseshoe crabs crawl up on the beach and make nests together in the hundreds. Hundreds of horseshoe crabs! And with that, I can say no more. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Rest assured, all donations are displayed in a timely manner. You have my gratitude. May I help you with anything else? I'm good. Jolly good. Please enjoy the rest of your visit. Man, my accent for him is not working out great. I can tell he's disappointed with me. I'm disappointed with me. It's hot. I know I was kind of mid-ramble, but I think I might just end things here. Well, I need to sell things first. Like... No, I actually kind of finished that ramble. It's basically just things that can be done to fix, like, 14's big problems. Well, big problem with modding and roleplay groups. You know. But, yeah, like... I do need to say again, like, I criticize because I like it. And I want it to be better. You know, though it's still not a game I would ever spend money on. Like, not unless I can get it for extreme sale, or like, when I do ultimately get back to finish up Stormblood, that like, if I immediately like explode in popularity. If that happens, and I'm actually making money from playing it, yeah, sure, I'll put money into it until I stop making money from playing it. As long as I'm making more money than I'm putting in. You know, that seems fair enough. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I do thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then! And now in this end card, I'd like to ask, if you liked the video, could you maybe hit the like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? It'd help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.